willow tree removal. It's like all over that house. I think these 3 come out. This is like urban development type stuff. You know, they're doing some pretty legit development here, and we have to do our part. Also, some ivy covered beast over there comes out.
This part was just like wow, 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 wow.
We'll get the bucket truck in here and it'll probably be a one-way mission.
Yeah, oh, slidage. He ain't coming back. Nah, he ain't coming back. Oh, big mistake.
Like maybe it won't come out without help. It'll probably be stuck. But there's a big excavator right there. And yeah, anything? Add?
It's a huge excavator.
Yeah, it's a big excavator. It's bigger than Finn's. Is it bigger than yours?
Way bigger.
There it is. Hey! Hey, this is Rick! I just found my phone! My phone is spinning in the mud! I'm sorry if I talked to you in a few days. What do you want? What? No, I'm not paying the stupid bill! Get out of here!
Okay.
We'll just have the excavator grab it right by the top and just carry it out of there.
Okay, well maybe he could just pick that tree up.
Can we emphasize the limbs over the house?
Oh, he wants to show limbs over the house, yeah. Well, it would be obvious later, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, way over. And dead and crispy. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, it's just kind of one of those bucket truck nightmares. It's not really that fun. I wasn't even going to videotape the thing, but now I guess I am. Some of you will have heard my analogy of the zombie from the movie Legend with Will Smith. He's like my main inspiration, you know, not Will Smith, the zombie.
No, no!
Basically, I've seen in life that you don't have to know what you're going to do later. You just need to know the next step. So in the case of this job, far more interesting than the tree work really to me was the fact that the bucket truck was going to be very helpful down there, but it wasn't going to come back without some serious help. I've often said to people throughout my life, I've never been stuck. They say, what do you mean you've never been stuck? And I say, well, if I've gotten out, I wasn't stuck. So basically, if you can get out, then you weren't stuck. We didn't have initial contact with the heavy equipment owner there, but just the sheer stoic, commanding presence of this excavator sitting there silent like a sleeping Optimus Prime gave us the assurance to head down into the mud. And just as faith would predict, they did help us later. It even turned out that the equipment operator was the previous owner of my black truck, Frankentruck. He's the guy who built it. So I knew how to go down there and get the job done, and he knew how to get me back out. And that machine did not struggle to get me out. Even when it came to pulling the truck with the side sweep of that excavator boom. Unbelievable power. There was no way it was coming out of there without help, and he did it easily. So thanks to the company Robco and the equipment guy there that helped us named Chris. They didn't have to, but it ended up being pretty important to us. Another thing I want to mention is to caution anyone who doesn't know, pulling back leaners over that have a branch or trunk union down low like this. So the seam does not go down where the notch is going to be. It's really important when you're doing this, when you're pulling one over like this, that you don't have the things separate in half because of your face cut or back cut. Just for like the beginner tree man out there, not all you veterans that know all this stuff, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who don't really know. This tree leans back a bit, but it's totally doable with the kind of winch power we have out there. So what we'll do is we'll cripple it, and then we'll make the back cut, and in the process of making the back cut, we'll have nothing sitting back on the bar, which will be the indication to us that we have command over it. And then we'll get it crippled to a thin hinge, and then we'll just step away from it and pull it over. Okay? It will be so amazing.
It'll be a good thing.
It's gonna be a good day.
We're gonna send it.
Y'all thought wrong. I'm just gonna keep on sending it.
You can pull them apart if you don't have something tied to both of them, and they need to not exert excessive force on either one of them at times. This one we knew would hold based on experience, that it had a lot of good strong tissue down low that would keep the back spar attached to the rest of it. This was good tissue. This was good. Down through there, not so good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Included stuff, not as good. And it's important also to not require too much work from your pulling device. In other words, don't break a massive hinge. Don't cut it off the stump. Don't cut your hinge, but cripple the tree to the appropriate hinge. So in this case, 3-inch hinge all the way across was going to allow the winch to break that hinge wood easy enough without making it work too hard just breaking the wood, because it already has to pull everything over center and do it in a delicate enough way to not upset the branch union down low, if that makes sense.
It completely split though.
To me, the most interesting part was getting pulled out of the mud.